Well, the temperatures took a dip as we rolled into the middle of the week, but we are back on that climb and we are watching that. We're even expected very warm summer-like temperatures that will be taking us into our weekend forecast and maybe even through next week. But before we can get to those very warm conditions, we are going to be dealing with some storm chances that may even bring some decent rains to the area and regions that are underneath at least some abnormally dry conditions when it comes down to the drought potential. So we'll take some moisture in those soils that will be around at least of an isolated to scattered threat Thursday and potentially a bit more widespread on Friday. But then following that storm threat on Friday, we are going to head into what will be a drier and warmer forecast that could take hold, especially as we roll our way into the end of June. Now, as we roll into here our Thursday, note that when we talk about the end of June, we first need to get to that summer solstice. And Thursday is our summer solstice, where this is the last day where we're really gaining any daylight, which means that this is the day that has the greatest amount of daylight to work with at 15 hours and 20 minutes with a 5:26 sunrise and an 8:47 sunset. We roll into the day working with that sunshine, a little bit of some passing cloud cover and warming temperatures. Again, taking those small steps from those 60s on Tuesday, then extending back into those lower 70s for our Wednesday. Now Thursday, we're back into almost those 80s, but we are noting that we are going to watch that afternoon storm threat as we have more of a June-like pattern here with that warming moving in, but then thunderstorms rumbling on through. Now there is a marginal threat for some severe weather, mainly for regions near Cheyenne, up through Torrington and into the Nebraska Panhandle. But what we're watching is that the firing zone of those storms is just along I-80 as we roll into our Thursday. So those storms have the potential to build up through the Casper area. So we'll watch for a few of those storms. So a bit more of that isolated threat and more confined to more of the southeast. But then as we head into our Friday, we are going to steer into even some morning showers and thunderstorms, and then keeping those chances around into the afternoon, which by end of day Friday, we are noting that across much of east of the divide, at least some light accumulation to some moderate areas, maybe even getting over a quarter of an inch in some of those thundery downpours. So we'll continue to keep an eye on that severe threat for Friday, but as of now, we have that small severe threat for that Cheyenne area where high temperatures head to 83 into Cheyenne, 71 into Gillette, 79 into Lander to 67 into Yellowstone for our Thursday. So near normal day with some of those thunderstorms in place. Friday, again, we are going to watch that there is that threat for still more of those widespread storms where temperatures are continuing to take some small climbs, again, looking near normal, anywhere from mid 70s to those low 80s. And then by Saturday, we work our way into some quieter blue skies. With those blue skies, temperatures will be on the climb. Even Sunday, looking at heading well into those 90s. And not only will we hit those 90s on Sunday, but we could stack up a few of those 90s under that bright sunshine as we head into next week.